Okay, and now we'll start looking at it a little more closely here. Look at that. Man, that thing's beautiful. It's like abalone. I mean, it looks like an old US RG30. Just the color and everything. It's got the maple binding. I'm not a big fan of binding, but the maple is really classy. Then you've got the walnut in there too, which is pretty cool. Nice all glossy finish. Thing is a beaut. Let's move over to this side, and then you see the hardware. Rich put some Diodarios on there, it looks like, by the color of the ball ends of the strings. Let's get a good look at that maple binding on the neck there. You can see the ball end frets. According to Rich, he got 3 of these things in. One of them had a crack on the back of the headstock. The second one didn't quite have ball end frets. He said it looked like they were shaved. And then this one has got the ball end frets, which adds that little touch of class. But look at that binding. Man, I just can't get over that. It's fantastic. Just move it on down. You can see the maple binding going around the body. Check it out. Let's get a good side look at the trim there. Thing is, I was kind of hesitant on this thing. I'm a big fan of the Edge Original and the Low Pro, and then the Edge Pro, and then they started coming out with these Edge Zeros, and I thought, oh no, I hope it's not like the Edge 3. But you know what? The thing is built like a brick shithouse. Knife edges are great. Fine tuners are decent. They're a little stiffer than I thought they would be. It's not a deal breaker. I'm sure they get broken in pretty good. Of course, the bar, and then with the screw-in adjustment, they can get it all. I like to have my bar just kind of dangling like that. Yeah, go ahead and crack your jokes now, guys. I like my bar dangling. Yeah. Of course, you can tighten it up if you want it stiff. Yeah, go ahead with your jokes again, fellas. If you want to have it, just, tighten the knurled knob down, and man, I'm just full of it. Knobs and stiff and bars and dangling. Yeah, I'm on my painkillers. Okay, let's leave it like that. Guys, get a pretty good shot there of the knobs. Nice free movement, not stiff at all. Got a little bit of resistance, but not too bad. I kind of like it that way, because sometimes if I'm playing and I'm being a little aggressive, my pinky will smack against the volume knob and I have to keep adjusting it. But this is stiff enough to where it'll keep it in place. Got your 5-way selector here. Which, yeah, I know it's only got 2 pickups. Unlike some of the other guitars, like the European market version of this thing has a single coil, but this one, you throw it in all 5 positions. Start here, move up, move up, move up, move up, and then back down again. And we will run through all of that when I plug this thing in and get to the heart and soul of this review.